Hi guys, this is HCG Rhonda G. It is VLCD 18 round 1 phase 2. So I didn't vlog yesterday, and so I got to catch up today. So yesterday I weighed in with a big fat 0, big goose egg. So I wasn't very thrilled about that, but watching all of the vlogs about how we just have to take it one day at a time, and your body's going to do what it wants to do, and it will release when it wants to release. Really, really did help me. So that was cool. So today I weighed and I released 1 pound. So today I'm at 194.6. So that's pretty cool. 180 is so close. And if you remember my first vlog, that was the weight that I was when I got pregnant with my daughter, and she just turned 20 last week. So that's going to be a pretty big deal for me. Let's see. I'm loving to hear all of the vlogs about agreeing about the social situations and kind of during phase 2, kind of keeping out of the social situations. That's been interesting to see that a lot of people tend to do that. So although it's not my nature to be kind of reclusive, I think that is kind of getting in the mode, getting my brain in the game, and that kind of thing. So that's good. So far, I think I've irritated, pissed off, or whatever, otherwise put off at least 2 people who've offered us meals, and then I felt really guilty. So one was my dad called and invited us over for dinner, and I declined. He said he'd cook something healthy, he'd cook this, that, and the other thing, and it just wasn't protocol. So I said, you know what, we'll come over and visit, but we're going to eat before we come. I've already cooked dinner, kind of lied a little bit. So that was one. He was kind of had his feelings hurt about that. And then my mother-in-law invited us over for enchiladas. She made enchiladas. Well, we went, but we ate dinner before we went, and then we didn't eat when we got there. And then we told her that we had forgotten. We had already eaten, but we remembered. So we came anyway just to visit. So I think they were a little bit irritated, but whatever. Whatever, their problem, not mine. I'm not going to own other people's baggage anymore. Let's see. A few people have posted messages for me to post what I eat. So it's pretty basic, like totally protocol. I'm not a fantastic cook. In fact, I kind of hate cooking. I'm not creative in the kitchen at all. So it really helps to hear what everybody else is cooking and how creative they are. All those creative cooks out there really do help me, because then I can kind of copy, and it's pretty simple. The stuff you're doing, I just would never think of it. So I eat like grilled chicken and broccoli, or grilled chicken and asparagus, or cod and asparagus, or shrimp and cauliflower, whatever. I mean, I don't think I've eaten cauliflower. Mostly it's green stuff. I hate lettuce. I think it was Jenny, HCG Blonde Ambition, who was talking about hating, not even being able to gag down chicken. That's me. Can't even hardly swallow the chicken. Seriously. Even off the diet, I can hardly gag down chicken. But lettuce as well. I mean, I just cannot eat a bowl of lettuce. It's just, I don't know, the taste just disgusts me. So I stick with other vegetables, to be honest. Cucumbers and asparagus and tomatoes and onions and that sort of thing. But I can't, if I do lettuce, seriously, I have to choke it down. It's awful. Let's see. Tony posted about the bison meatballs, creative cook. I looked for bison yesterday at Whole Foods and I couldn't find it. So I made ground beef patties with seasonings and that kind of stuff, kind of like she did with her bison burgers or meatballs, and it was really good. So my trick is not to press on the patty while it's cooking, so you don't compact the meat together and make it all like dried out and keeps the juices in. I caught my husband kind of trying to help me in the kitchen, and he was kind of pressing on the burgers, and I was like, don't press on those, you're going to squeeze out the juice, whatever. So they turned out really good, yummy, and nice, and just yummy, juicy little burger patties, not a big deal. And then we had, what did we have? I had sliced tomatoes with a little pepper and a little sea salt on them. So it was pretty basic. I looked for bacon with no sugar. Can't find it. There's not, and even the uncured bacon had brown sugar or molasses or something in it. So if anybody has any suggestions on brands to look for bacon that doesn't have added sugar, because I'm sure my husband's gonna. Yesterday was his day 20, so today's 21. He's gonna be looking forward to having bacon here in a couple days, but I want him to have bacon that doesn't have sugar. So let me know about that. Let's see what else. I made myself some notes. That's what I'm reading. I watched HCG Chica's video about the 3 weeks versus the 6 weeks, yesterday, and I really needed to hear that yesterday. Yesterday was my 20th injection, my 20th day. I'd actually skipped every Thursday because I'm doing the 40-day round. So, or so I thought I'm doing the 40-day round. So I'm really gonna go. I'm doing the 40 days. Yesterday was 20 days, and I'm going strong. So why would I stop? So I'm going to do the next 10 days, and then I'm going to do the final 10 days. My husband, like I said, took his last injection yesterday, and I think he was down 21 pounds in his 20 days, so he did really well. He did reread pounds and inches like I told him to, so he's ready to follow through for today and the next 2 days, 72 hours, and then the next 3 weeks, and making sure that he follows the protocol. He's talking about having his favorite burger without the bun as soon as possible and all that, but he's also looking forward to working out again. So it'll be good to, he definitely doesn't want to do this VLCD ever again. So I think that will be his motivation to continue to work out. Kind of funny because he is a pretty big guy. My husband also mentioned to me how I don't seem to have a problem with the low calories, and I really don't. I mean, I'm just not, in general, a big eater. You think a 209-pound girl would be like a hog, and I'm just not a big eater. I have just never been able to take off weight. I certainly couldn't really eat much less. It was always just really frustrating me that I couldn't lose weight, busting my ass. Sorry. Working out, like doing my round of P90X. I said I did a round, loved how I felt really fit, only lost 9 pounds in 90 days. Walking on my desk treadmill, which is right behind me, for 6 to 8 hours, or 6 to 8 miles, 3 or 4 days a week. Never really lost any weight, and basically eating a pretty good diet. Really frustrating until HCG. No, I haven't had to really bust my ass doing any exercise, which is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, I'd go out to eat a burger, the RR burger and fries, not every day, maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks or something like that, and I'd really enjoy it. But in general, I pretty much ate good food and not a lot of food. So my biggest fear going into maintenance and being off of HCG is not being able to eat enough calories. I know that's kind of really twisted, and hopefully somebody can comment and kind of let me know if they're kind of in the same boat and how you deal with it. But eating at 500 calories and knowing exactly what I'm going to eat every day is kind of been really comforting and makes my day easier. I don't have to think about what I need to eat. I already know. So when I'm done with VLCD, I'm worrying about that a little bit, because the easiest way to add those calories back in is by adding carbs and sugar. And I know that is, obviously I'm not going to do that. But it's going to be really hard for me to eat 1,500 calories without adding that kind of stuff. So I'm really going to have to plan ahead. So that's pretty much it. I'm feeling really good. I'm eating to hunger. And just needing to be making sure I'm prepared, making sure that my food is prepared, and enjoying all of the blogs. I'm trying to comment on the blogs and thank everyone for the information that they're providing, and hopefully I'm adding a little bit of value too. So anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. Hope you all have good releases, and we'll chat with you soon. Thank you so much. Take care.